The General Insurance Authority of Indonesia has put out an early estimate that suggests the claims might be in the order of 10 to 15% of total annual claims, which is a substantial impact. But as you say, it's probably manageable, but it's early on in the season. It's also early on in the calendar year for insurers as a whole.
Right.
And we would normally expect to see insurers claw many of those high claims back through higher premiums in the future. But of course that in itself may take some time to execute.
Right. Now we know that climate change is an issue. Not so long ago, of course, we saw the earthquake and the tsunami in Japan. Floods in Thailand as well were quite devastating to that economy. So certainly a lot of this seems to be happening with greater frequency. Surely that's taking much more of a longer-term toll on insurers.
Well, it is, and it's not just the frequency and severity of the events themselves. We're seeing as the economies emerge in many of these Asian countries, we're seeing a greater proportion of those events being insured rather than uninsured. What we also saw, for example, with the Thailand floods was contagion effects or linkages that you wouldn't necessarily have expected. You know, the Japanese business continuity and even the US and Europe business continuity was affected by supply chain impacts from the Thai floods. So insurers have got a lot to think about this year around not just their exposure to the event itself, but the second order and third order effects of these events.